Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here. Today's video is a really fun one, so I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, to start this video, I want to recap our market last week. Honestly, it was fine, but it was pretty slow. Overall, it wasn't one of my favorite markets. I don't know if I would do it again. So mostly I just spent time talking with my husband. I spent some time signing some of the thank you cards that I have, eating the free muffin that they gave us, but overall wasn't my favorite. And it just was honestly a long 5 hours.
I saw him pulling in. I was like, he literally pulled in so wide. I thought he was just like pulling up to back into this spot, and then he kept going. And I was like, he's just gonna hit that car and then just smack them.
Jeez, how hard did he hit it?
Pretty hard. I'm surprised there's not
Yeah.
more damage to the front. Because I don't think it's the back end that got hit.
Yeah.
I mean, even though there's a massive dent right there, it wasn't there that got hit.
Okay, so we're headed down to the collective to restock, and I wanted to fix up some of those little signs that I have up. So we went to the library to print them out, but after about 40 minutes we gave up because it kept printing to the wrong size. So I just went to Walmart and reprinted them, and they're lopsided on the side, like the border and stuff. So I'm over it at this point, so I'm probably just gonna cut off the border and call it good. But we're just gonna drive down to the collective, put up my new signage, put these in the little acrylic signs, and then probably get some food. So we're on our way there now. So we made it to the collective and I was so excited because I got to hang up my new sign that I made, and I thought it just turned out perfect. I loved how it looked, and I loved that you could see who we are from far away. I ended up scanning the shelves and saw what we had sold. I was really happy because we actually even sold out of a few cents, and we had just sold a lot more than I expected, so I was really happy about that. So we just restocked, made sure everything looked okay, and then we ended the night with friends and some sushi. All right, it's a new day. There's new things to be done. As you can see, I have lots of candles behind me. I made 4 different scents. So I made mango and coconut, almond macaron, pumpkin spice buttercream, and apple harvest. So I need to get those cleaned up and labeled so that I can get them on my shelves, and then I can make more candles. I also wanted to do a little show and tell moment. So I really love being creative and doing crafts, things with my hands. I think that's a big part of why I wanted to start a small business, so that I could share the things that I make with people, which I think has been so fun. But yesterday I was really feeling a creative spark, and I just wanted to make something for myself, because most of the time when I'm making things, I give them to other people. But yesterday I was feeling a little selfish and wanted to make something for myself. So I made this cute bag. I think it is so adorable. I love it so much. I love the fabric on it. I think it's so cute for fall and the upcoming winter season. I don't know how well you can see, but on the inside I put some pockets in. So this one has a big pocket right here and 2 small pockets on this side. So I think it's so cute. I can't wait to use it. I do think it was nice for me to just make something for myself, because it's really important to want to stay creative. And since I've been doing so many candles lately and uploading things to Instagram, YouTube, things like that, it was nice to kind of just like check out for the afternoon and then sew something that I could keep for a really long time. So that was just my little show and tell, but I wanted to show you guys. So here are all the candles that we made yesterday. So these are mango and coconut, and then we have apple harvest. Then right here we have almond macaron, and then I made some pumpkin spice. I'm really happy with how they turned out. They all have such smooth tops, which is very important, and they smell great. And now they're just ready. As you can see, I've labeled all of them. So now they're ready to just have the labels be put on, and they can be put on my shelf. Here is a shelf update. As you can see, we have lots and lots of candles still, but because next week is when I'm doing the 2 markets at the same time that I told you guys about, I am working very hard to make sure that everything is fully stocked, so that if we do sell a lot of inventory next week, that I'll have lots left over. So I'll just show you guys how I do my labeling. So when I order my labels, they come in just these packs of 6. I really need to get a better system for them though. I'm thinking of getting maybe like an accordion file or something, just so that it's easier to find, because since I'm ordering random amounts each time, they're all just kind of mixed up. And so sometimes it can be kind of annoying to find the labels that I want. So first I'm just going to trim all of the wicks. I normally tend to try to leave around ½ inch of wick, but sometimes it's longer, sometimes it's shorter. It's not an exact science, so I just do the best that I can. So here's some wick trimming ASMR. Isn't that just kind of satisfying? I actually love it. So now I always, since I messed up that one time I put the labels on the wrong jars, I always check the bottom. So these have an AM, so I know that it's almond macaron. So I'm going to put all the lids on and then put all the labels on. So one thing that I look out for when pouring my candles is making sure that I get rid of any of the wax that has dripped. So because I'm pouring from candle to candle, occasionally something will drip and come down the side. Not a big deal at all. I just make sure to clean it off with some rubbing alcohol, and then my label will go on great. So I just always check to make sure I see any of those beforehand so I can make sure to get them cleaned up. Now you can see there's no wax. Now they're ready to label. So there's a couple of different ways that I do labels when I'm placing them. Sometimes I'll just place them on my lap and do it that way, but today I'm just going to use the painter's tape. This just helps it so that I can line it up better and make sure that my labels are going on more evenly. Okay, it's a bit later. I worked on filming a reel and then edited it, and I'm just uploading it. I don't know if you can hear that noise in the background. That's literally my computer. It's taking forever to download and it's getting really loud. Let's just hope that it works out because my computer is super old, so I am kind of expecting it to die any day now. That's all I'm probably gonna show for today. Tomorrow we have a market. It's the Harvest Moon Market, which is kind of iconic because I have a Harvest Moon candle, so I think it's meant to be. This is gonna be pretty fun because it's in Salt Lake and there's gonna be a bunch of small businesses, and I think it's combined with a coffee shop or they're hosting it, something like that. So I think that'll just be really cute, fun, cozy vibes. I'm so excited. So what I'll need to do before tomorrow is just pack everything up, which again is pretty easy. It's mostly just packing the candles that takes a while. And yeah, so I'll try to film a little bit there. All right, it's the next day, so it's the day of the market. So we just got here. We're gonna unload everything. It's in Salt Lake, so parking's a bit weird, but it should be pretty easy to get everything set up. And the market day is only from 5 to 9. So super short, should be fun, and I'll show you guys some clips behind the scenes. Okay, so it's the day after the market and I'm still so tired from it, but I thought it was a great market. Honestly, it had amazing vibes. There were lots of people coming and going. All the other small businesses around had such cute stuff. I really, really enjoyed that market. That might have been one of my top ones. In regards to sales, so the very beginning was pretty slow. Honestly, for the first hour, I had only sold one wax melt. So at that point, I was thinking maybe this isn't my target audience. It might be more of a slow sales day for us. But after that first hour, sales ramped up like crazy. And even though this is our shortest market with only 4 hours, we ended up pretty much tying with our highest sales day. So that was insane and amazing. And I loved meeting everyone. Everyone was so nice. They were just so sweet with their compliments and just hyping my candles up. And it was just so sweet of them. I will say we did have a few things go wrong at the market. So first off, there was a family that came by our table and they had a little kid. And while I was talking to the dad, the kid ended up dropping one of the candles, which I didn't notice. And so he just put it back up on the table. And so we looked afterwards and it was like completely dented in on the side, like at the top. So I won't be able to sell that one. And then also while I was talking to his dad, he went and pushed his finger into some of the candles. So there's like big indents in them. So those also I'll probably have to sell at a discount or maybe heat gun the tops. But that's just life as a small business. Sometimes your products are gonna get messed up and it's not the end of the world. It's a little annoying, but he's a kid, so it's like he doesn't know any better. Then also, one crazy thing that happened is I packed up a candle and put it on the giveaway table. I was so excited to give it to someone, and someone ended up stealing it off the giveaway table. So I don't know where it is. I don't know who has it. My husband kept saying it was a compliment because that means that they really wanted the candle enough to steal it. So nothing else was really stolen, just the candle. And so I talked to the organizers and they're gonna look at the footage and they're gonna reach out to the people who signed up for the giveaway and let them know what happened. But it made me feel really bad because I didn't want people to think that I just backed out and didn't give a candle. But little did they know, it was just taken from the giveaway table. So as a small business, sometimes you just have to roll with the punches. Great market, a couple of weird things happened, but overall had such a good time. I would totally do that market again. Another thing was at the venue, they had like a coffee shop slash juice shop and they came around and gave everyone a free drink card, which I thought was so nice. So I ended up doing an iced hot chocolate with strawberry cold foam on top and it was so good. Basically just chocolate milk with strawberry cold foam, but it was so delicious, so yummy. And I just love when businesses support other businesses and give things for free. It's just so sweet and so special. Had a great time last night. I need to edit my video now, which is gonna take a while, but yeah, overall, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this week's video. I'm so happy you stayed here until the end, and I'll see you next week. Bye!